When you meet the right one, you would know. There are many signs you can actually use to decode if you have met the right person. Most times, you are blinded by emotions that you mistake for love, or sometimes blinded by even love itself that you feel you have met the right person. When you meet the right person, it takes someone with the grace of God to identify that this person is the right person. Sometimes you just get carried away by looks that you do not watch out for the signs, forgetting that love is way more than looks. These are some of the signs for you to know you have met the right person. You can be yourself with them. There is something as sweet as being able to be yourself around someone that you do not have to pretend around, someone that loves you for exactly who you are. When you are around someone you are that free with, it gives you inner joy. You become very attached and true to this particular person. This kind of bond is usually forever. You are just yourself without having to be cautious around the person. The best thing about this is that you can be sure that this person loves you for exactly who you are and not some made-up version of you in their head or some made-up version of you that you let them believe. The love would be genuine and it will come from within. This kind of bond usually exists from friendship because people tend to strive to impress whoever they want to have a relationship with. So they drift away from their personality. Some drift far off, while some drift a little bit. This is why the best relationships are those that sprang up from friendship, because both of you have experienced the real you, and that is the version you fell in love with. When you fall in love with the real version of a person, it is easy for you to understand them completely. And if there is a misunderstanding, you would be able to settle issues amicably. When you know what triggers someone's anger, you would avoid it. You only do things that make you happy. When you meet that person, you can be the real you and the attraction will still be there. You can be sure you have found the right person for you. Your goals and values are aligned. This mistake is made in most of all relationships today. You just focus on the feeling and forget to check your goals and compatibility. This is very important to make sure that one person is not pulling the other person behind or halting their progress. When your goals do not align, it can be frustrating for the both of you. Society has somehow made us believe that everybody's goal is similar, just to be successful. But there is more to this. There are different types of goals one can set for himself or herself. You can set a physical goal, career goal, educational goal, health goal, and many more. For each of these goals, if your partner's goals do not align with yours, it might halt or slow down your progress, because sometimes one person's goal has to wait for the other. Your value increases when you put in the work. So you need someone with a similar work rate to complement yours. Societal value can also determine if you have met your soulmate or not. If you get into a relationship with someone that has different values from yours, there are chances that the relationship would not work out because value differences can cause rifts between you and your partner. Pride and ego might also be one of these things. When you find someone that your goals align with, you can be sure that the right person has been found. You feel like a hero. There is this magical feeling you get when someone makes you feel like their hero. It gives you this feeling that they feel really safe around you. There is a sensational feeling you get when someone you love thinks to call you first when he or she is in a problem and needs a solution from someone. You are happy that you can be a source of solution to that person. This does not necessarily have to be physical. You can also be a safe space for them mentally. Many people need mental safe space, as people go through a lot in a world that gives little or no attention to mental health. If you find someone that gives you this attention, you can be sure that you have found someone that can add value to your life. You handle challenges in a mature and healthy way. There is no one I would rather go through a challenge with other than you, is a cute thing to say to someone. It means you have total faith in him or her that you two can overcome challenges together. This is a way to know if someone is mature or not. Any challenges between the both of you can also be settled amicably. You have overcome obstacles and adversity together. You, most times, tend to really be attracted to people that have overcome obstacles together. This increases the bond and gives you hope for the future that no matter what comes up, both of you are going to be together through it, since it is something you have done before. When you meet someone like this, you can be sure you have met the right person. You are filled with gratitude for each other. When you meet someone that is always there to help you through issues or solutions, it is important to hold on to that person. This kind of relationship would stay for a really long time. Finding someone that helps you the same way you are willing to help them means you can stand for each other at any time in your life. They challenge you like no one else can. When you meet someone that challenges you to do better, they have your best interests at heart and always propel you to be the best. They motivate you in ways no one else can. Someone that takes your dreams serious and wants to help you achieve them no matter the circumstances that surround it. When you find someone like that, you can be rest assured that the journey to reaching your goals will be easy and smooth. You both understand love, what love entails. Most people today think love as a merriment. It actually takes a lot to make love work. Both parties have to make a lot of sacrifices. The understanding that love takes will make being in a relationship with that person easier. This means for you to actually commit into the relationship, you have actually come to terms with the fact that you have a lot of work to do to make the relationship work. When you meet a person with this kind of mindset, you can be rest assured that you have met the right person. When he or she starts saying us or we, when your partner starts using the us and we, it means they are involving you in their future plans. This is a huge step in the relationship. People do not include someone in their future plans unless they have thought about it and they are cool with spending the rest of their time with that person. A person who begins to think in this dimension definitely have planned in their future and is willing to spend the rest of his or her life with you. You have found a home in him or her. When you have met someone you can build a home with, you do not need anyone to tell you that. You instantly know from their attitude. Finding someone you can build a home with is a big deal. When you find this person, it is definitely a sign that this person is right for you. You are ready to make sacrifices for each other. Love does not work without both parties willing to make sacrifices. Find someone that is willing to make sacrifices for you, and you are also willing to make the sacrifice for them. This kind of bond, by God's willing, lasts forever. You find someone like this, it's certain you have found the right person for you. You are addicted to this person. Being addicted to someone can be a good thing. You always want to be around the person. The person makes you happy all the time, or you learn a lot from them. This is also a good sign that you have found the right person. In whatever you do, make sure you pray to God about your decisions and ask Him for His guidance and support throughout your life. God is ever ready to provide anything you need. Also, in all these signs, there must be the direction and confirmation by the Holy Spirit.